Okay, what I'm going to show you this morning is my coon setup with DPs. First, I use a Duke DP. Why I use this trap is it's a pull type trigger. I trap state forest here in Indiana by permit, and my permit says I can only use a certain size opening, which disqualifies, and a pull type trigger. Cannot use a push pull. So I only got a pull type. Okay. I use Berkshire steak. I use the HDs. Now, two types of swivels I use. If I'm trapping where I'm afraid of something getting stolen, I use this swivel. If I'm trapping a private farm, my own place, I use a quick release. It can still steal your trap this way, but he gonna work for it for this. And I'll show you both on my DP. So take my Leatherman and I clean that hole out, put that through, and what I'll end up doing, put this through, and then I'll squeeze that. Like I said, it can still steal your trap, but they're gonna work for it. Now I'm trapping private farm here, so I'm not worried about them stealing. So when I do this speed clip, take the loop on the Berkshire, go through, I do use these speed clips on my coyotes and my fox. No trouble, there ain't no way a coon's gonna pull them apart. I like it because if I get a damaged trap, I can quick change it. There we go. She's good to go. Put this over here. Now, this is my coon bucket. I like buckets. I got a bag for coyote or canine. It's the only thing I carry in it. I have a bucket for my weasel. I have a bucket for my coon. I carry a pair of gloves for bait, marshmallows, fish oil, and I have a bait that I'm experimenting with making, and then I use Mertz brand bait. So let's get this. Get my driver. Now, the set of tracks, coon tracks, or excuse me, possum tracks here is why I didn't set last night. Well, I caught the possum a few minutes ago on my coyote set, so Mr. Possum ain't around no more. Well, at least that one ain't. There's corn. Kind of looks like a trail coming up out of that woods. So I'm going to go over here and get out of the farmer's way, and I'm going to set this trap. I like to push my Berkshire in as far as I can, and then I drive it. Drive to that speed clip. Pull it out. Hope that rain holds off a little bit. And then I pull this chain and set it. When I set it, I put it in the ground and I turn it like so. Now, idea behind that being is if it freezes, I can still get it out, and the coon doesn't have a leverage point to break his wrist or something. Gloves on. Okay. I use regular size marshmallows. You can use cat food. I just never have. I've always used a marshmallow. See in there, Now I put that marshmallow on. Set my trap. Pulls down in there like so. I'm putting it in my hole. Now I like Mertz coon bait. Made by Mertz strap. And I just put a little dollop. Now, seen this at the convention this year, or rendezvous, I'm sorry, not at the Hoosier Trapper Supply. Guy says when it rains, he uses a styrofoam cup. Well, it's supposed to rain like crazy today, so I'm gonna put styrofoam cup and pull styrofoam cup. Bet it keeps my bait. Last thing I'm gonna do is I used fish oil and I want to make a trailing scent. I don't know if this works. I'm just dabble it there, but the trailing scent works. What I want to do, I'm gonna go a little bit out there so Casey crosses, and I go a little bit that way. And that coon walks through. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit out in that corner. The coon walks through, he's going to cross that fish oil and want to know where that fish is at. And he'll trail it back to that. In my thinking, on putting the fish oil on top of that cup is he's just going to know it's a little extra to send him to look at that cup and pull it off. And then I'll pick the cup up in the morning. Knowing my luck, the coon will destroy it. I am thinking about doing somebody said about golf balls. I had to dig my golf clubs out today. I'm going to use golf balls. That way, it ain't destroying and leaving in the farmer's field. But that's my coon set. So, give it a try, see if it works. It's worked for me the last 2 years like this. Cup's a new addition, but it should be okay.